gotta work your way up to be a captain.
Maybe you know someone. Tom, just because you're captain of consumers and you gotta work your way up there doesn't mean everyone has to work their way up.
Only halfway there, man. Nice stream.
Trying to. It's not working.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much.
Nice
It's the
stream,
National Football League
Thank
presented
you, man.
by
I had one
EA
too many
Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
I'm kicking and
Fireworks,
receiving.
pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Doesn't matter, dude. You're going out there and win. Why you worried?
Between the Denver Broncos
Oh, my
and the
head.
Brooklyn Beats.
Stream, so. Alright, here we go. You ready? Welcome back to Joe Hud Stream. We are here about to play the Beats, and I'm gonna let you know right now, someone else is getting suspended off my team. Strip, get it. Oh shit, I gotta take Travis out of everything. Welcome back, everyone, and I'm gonna fucking man him up and press because he has fucking no receivers and he has Michael Thomas at tight end. And he thinks he's a big cock because he's fucking third in the league in passing, which is total shitbox. Then again, he also plays in the fucking... Oh, he has 2 force runs? Michael Thomas might do that dude dirty. Oh, what the fuck you doing, TJ? Oh, he fucking got him at quarterback. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that there was a second wide receiver in the backfield.
Nice gain of 21 yards.
Yeah, he's fucking fast.
He must be running fucking Patriots playbook then.
Or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays coming to the NFL.
First down,
No, Patriots use a custom playbook. If you use a custom playbook, you are a hurt.
He needs to figure it out.
Pick up and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I was buzzing to
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And
Oh, I don't have a
way to
fucking...
do it than to establish the running game.
Fucking stress
Then I
ball
got
key.
I was just trying to strip everyone.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him
Oh, I
with 1
stripped
yard to
him.
go on
I
3rd
stripped him
down.
fucking clean like 5 or 6
That's some
times.
good tackling there to keep him
Titans
short of that
fucking
yellow line.
stupid.
Defensively, all
So
I'm thinking is
fucking
that on
Oh,
that
he's
play,
fucking...
give me the third down.
Yeah, you're
Get me
talking
into a
about...
position where I can make one more play and
Tenet?
get my defense off the field.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they
Yeah,
don't
fucking
get
old
it,
Saint
though.
Super KJ used to be fucking good as hell at that.
Looking well, and that's complete. And this is going to be another
No
first down.
bullshit. Let me get some music
Tackle at the Broncos 28.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already
Every
in the
time I
field
play without
goal
music, I
range.
feel
They're
like
in a good
shit.
spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field, but at the same time, as methodical as they've
Sorry,
been,
bud.
you might want to run the ball.
Yeah, what do you got?
And just on the outskirts of the
I'll
red
play
zone,
2K.
they have options now. Either way, though, this
Tom, you got
could
2K?
have purpose.
Yeah, I got
One on first
my
down.
new shot.
It's Peterson, and he'll be
Oh,
brought down
dear
at about
God,
the
a new
25
shot. You know
after
how
a
that
pickup of
goes.
4.
What the fuck is
I
happening?
call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a
Yo,
very
why you
the
getting your
fuck
ass whooped, dude? He's driving.
He is driving. That's what I'm talking about. He's fucking running that
Whooping
shit
your
down my
ass, dude. You
throat.
The
fucking
run got
suck.
4. Now they
You need
deal with a
another
2nd and
drink.
6.
You need a blue?
Now what is
Fucking running that bitch down my... I feel this is like so
Counter
loud.
now.
There
It's
we go.
Peterson.
Atta
And
boy.
that play going absolutely nowhere.
Blue cheese, so.
Belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That's
They'll
so
wind up
fucking
losing
hilarious,
4
Joseph.
yards on the play.
It's so fucking
And
funny.
that's going to make it 3rd
I got music
and
playing
10.
now though, so I'm ready to fucking go.
What do you listen to?
I listen to NBA Youngboy now, because I haven't lost that much. Oh, everything is so delayed for me.
You should listen to
He'll drop to throw.
What the? I told you outside leg.
Inside the 10.
Motherfucker.
And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Alright, I gotta put... I told TJ Watt
This
outside
offense
leg.
takes the ball
Alright, I
down
gotta
the
put
field
both
and
earbuds in. I
scores
talk
on
to
their
you.
opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. You see that kind of advancing in this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of
he's by
itself,
far the
even though they
funniest
won
person
2
in
games in
chat.
a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
He said, dude, I gotta put both earbuds. I thought he was leaving the party.
To bring it out will cost him about 5 yards.
Not
as he'll
putting
get
both
this early
headphones in
back
and
to the
just keeping his
20.
mic on.
Yeah, talk your shit, dude.
How do different breeds?
No.
Man's like Jason on crack.
Nice.
So glad we could hear ourselves in a stream.
Dude, thank God he said my favorite word.
Boost?
You were such a fucking bitch.
Travis is suspended.
As soon as he said it.
Motherfucker.
As soon as he said it.
You guys gonna join my park?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch. Alright, we're gonna go around and I'll say our one catchphrase that no one is allowed to say from now on. I called dibs on rape.
Mine's gonna be titty ass hat.
Titty ass fucking tits.
Uncle Ron here.
Uncle Ron here.
Tell your girl I'm gonna put her pussy in the hell in the cell.
He's gonna lose
Give her
I seen the one today. He goes, I'm gonna give her this 30 caliber meat hammer.
Tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably won't run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
you should.
Yeah, we saw the result. Making the yardage. 2nd and 13.
Dude, I just saw that dude. Well, been telling me to get out of the house for like a fucking month.
She's been bugging you.
and it is true. You can draft the
He's
fastest.
like, what, are you just going to play PlayStation every night? I said, nothing else to do.
If they don't know the art of
Even
positioning,
if TC can't
sometimes
do it,
it's
I
all
say we
for
just do
naught.
it.
In this case,
Yeah, just go to TC's house and he's just sitting in there and we just sit outside.
Hands on it for a second. A little bit of tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Not over?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up
That
with
man's
something
just
here
good
on
ditches
third
anyways.
down.
I gotta ride my bike over, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna ride your bike back as a booze bag? Pulled over?
My bike put him in fucking handicap.
Throw right side here. Complete.
Yeah, that definitely could happen.
25 yards
What?
that time.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already
Hey, Tommy, this one's for you. Ready, bud?
How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Now a throw
My bad,
to the
Tommy.
end zone on
That
first
wasn't the
down,
right
but
play.
it winds up incomplete.
I thought I had something else up there.
So, are you
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Are you too?
I might be, honestly. Yeah, I am.
Can you?
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
Trying to.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra
Want me up
defensive
there on
back or
line,
two
Steve?
because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Go! 60 outlaw! Hey! Wahoo!
On third down, Paul. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
DK, you have 96 speed. What the fuck is
deep
that?
into enemy territory. It's a big play.
Alright, I'm ready when you guys are.
Same, we're all standing at the door.
I'm coming.
There for the Broncos.
Trying out a new jump shot I got from
41
TikTok.
yards. And into the red zone now,
Eric,
Charles. They
wintergreen's
told
bad.
us offense
Really?
in the red zone was a
Yeah,
focus
dude, I was
this week
doing
in
it all day
practice.
today.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points so you know that all the time
Yeah,
during the
scrimmage
week they
really
talk
might be the
about
best ever.
executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
Hud's struggling.
Just so good. And it lasts.
Here we go! 60 Pittsburgh!
I still gotta try that cinnamon one I got.
On second down, it's Hines.
You tried coffee yet?
And able to
No,
break
they didn't
one
have the
tackle,
signal.
but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
What the fucking fullback?
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
61, match, stop by.
And they'll let their fullback try and push
Yes, sir,
the
Brandon.
ball. He didn't get the touchdown, but he
That's a
did
hard-nosed
get the
physical
first
Denver
down
football.
as he's tackled at
Tommy
the
was doing a
1.
low ride.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Yeah, fuck ankle support. That shit for pussies.
The fact that people used to wear those things, that is outrageous.
And now they've got a 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love when people put videos on Twitter like basketball from the 40s and shit. They're like, yo, these dudes are fucking trash.
Touchdown, Denver. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year.
Joseph.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point splits the upright.
Is his name Joseph?
Fuck that.
We are
No,
down
it's
to
Jordan.
7.
Oh my
Each
god.
team's
That is
had
the
it. Each
ugliest
team
human
has
being I've ever
scored
seen.
7-7 here as the kicks away.
Yikes.
That
I really
is
hope that's not a face
Taken
scan.
at the 3.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if that's a face cam. Dude, that looks like
And he'll
Cougars.
take it past the 25 and up to the
That's fucked
28-yard
up, man.
line.
Mez is the man.
Time for our first
Looks like,
check of the NFL
looks like he just got out of a
scoreboard.
concentration
You
camp.
saw the
Look how
score at the
skinny
bottom
he
of your
is.
screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that
Now I
game
gotta mess
and others around the NFL.
Yeah, you can kiss him too.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Fuck you, me 6-bot, you fucking bitch. Fuck it.
7-7, our score after 1.
Tommy, you want to go for a bike ride?
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
You got an extra bike, I will.
I don't have it. I literally just brought it back.
Whose bike were you
This is
using
the
before?
Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard
Stole it
line.
from Birds.
They'll get
He
3
looted
as
it.
the drive continues. It's a
Looted it in
first
my
down.
There's a bike shop.
I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys
On,
needed to establish the
Englewood,
run,
right?
protect the young QB.
Yeah,
Actually
right
broke
across
that
from that
down,
gas
believe it or
station.
not. So how
Right
would you
across the
assess that
stairs.
so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young
That was kind of
QB.
cool. Me, Tom, and Eric all did the same. Fucking Sullivan and the Make-A-Wish kid did a
3
different one.
yards on that last
Come on,
carry.
dude.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Me and Cougars.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh, I know my word, actually. Pure.
And that'll be
Did you play in Tim's?
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
He's probably gonna ball out,
Hang
too.
on 3rd down.
No, he's only a 73 overall. Never
Positioning
mind.
here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught
That's what you're
99%
guarding, I
of the
think.
time, make a play on the
guarding,
football.
get busy.
But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They'll look to throw. Open is Michael Thomas.
Come on, man. Stop saving him.
35.
Like,
That one
what
good
is-
for 24 yards.
Alright, sub him off one bucket.
man,
Sometimes our
loving
pregame
this
meetings do
motherfucker.
pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't
Don't
move
take
quite
that.
as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he?
Oh, no,
Even that little
Tommy.
gentle push off in order
Tommy,
to get open.
no.
He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't
Oh,
fill out the
shit, your
stat
access
sheet,
key.
but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
I don't want it. Tommy Lou, though, I like.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It would be an easy bucket in real life, but we're playing fucking.
Tom, did you put dump packages on your guys?
Is going to get him as they stop him.
Hey, yeah, I have to do that
Yeah, you
too.
do it after
That's why we're not
cheese,
dunking when we
Man
drive like
man
that.
down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Could be.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Now back to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos 19.
I understand it.
One of the advantages
Yeah,
of zone
why would
defense, as
you
I remember it,
understand
is being able to see the play develop in front of you.
There's your
One of the
fucking
disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. From 19 yards away. And his guys have taken the lead.
Yeah, that looks a lot quicker.
Yeah, for sure. They're trying to get that shot. I don't know why.
Game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works. First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes.
We were double teaming, so I thought I could get it.
Going to him until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I don't have my fucking controller. That's what it is.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
You have dunk packages on?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, Eric, they might not see much of a difference doing that. I mean, we'll see some. But...
There we go.
Alright, Cougars. Come on, brother. Come on, I'm stuck on my fucking...
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today,
I think you should have stayed out.
We still have December left. We're only in November.
Oh, that's clean.
They would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood and water behind them. Looking to throw on second down. Paul into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45, and they'll start out.
Not a party today. Yikes. There we go.
And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Ready. Come on. They're going to need some therapy after this. Let's go.
On first down, Peterson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Peterson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. 30 base, let's go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 21 yards away. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do?
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way home for a Broncos score. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Ready. I'm going to run you over.
They'll run on first down. It's Peterson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down, Peterson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He'll look to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Let's go! Let's go!
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the... at the 24-yard line.
Let's go!
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. Kill.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Paul. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And the Broncos first down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Looking to throw. Paul. Throwing left side, it's complete. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
Here we go. 18 Gator. You get blocked me. Hey, Charlie. Let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, my 7. Get it.
From the gun. Oh, he's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Got it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day. Kill, 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 kill. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet. Let's go.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Let's get it. Ready, set. 58, 58, Mike. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Peterson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Check, 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 check. 80 weapon, 80 weapon.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. They bring their punter out there now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And it's taken in at the 9. He gets away from one. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. To throw on second down. Paul, and his throw here's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Paul. This one into the hands of Metcalf. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after, right down the middle, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can... And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Peterson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Alpha. 45. Blue dot Corpus.
Back to throw here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd down and 12. Throw left side complete. That's Peterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards on the play as they pick up the first.
Red. 60 orange.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They run again on first down. Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. They run the counter. It's Peterson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Let's get off the field.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Come on, boy. You got to be ready. You draw portrait. Hey, Haywood.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Echo, on the ball. Ready?
Back to throw. Cole. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Whip, 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 whip.
Looking to throw. Paul, he's got his tight end Fant. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
55, 55. Hey, let's get 6-6. Pull it high. Tighten up. Get it.
From the gun, Paul. This will be caught at about the 5. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Mike 20, Mike 20. Quit talking about it.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be the